subscribe. Let's go. Wait.
Yeah, last year a lot of motherfuckers asked me why I didn't do no old sex nasty shit. But this year I went down to Miami and got my nigga from 2 Live, brother Marquis in the house. Yeah.
I've also never heard Ice-T. I've heard Eazy-E. I've heard Big L, but not Ice-T. You know, there's always like one word and then a letter. So there's Big L, Eazy-E, Ice-T, Ice Cube. No, I've not heard Ice-T. So that's why I'm reacting to this.
I'm the motherfucking nigga. Yeah, we gonna answer the question about girl problems. All these niggas is having girl problems, Mark.
Oh shit.
Tell him, man. Tell him. Let me
Look, there's Ice Cube in the cover as well.
tell you what time it is. I got a hoe from the east, got a hoe from the west. Gotta hold it like to jack it off and rub it in her chest. I got a hoe from the north, a hoe from the south. I hold it like to suck it long and hold it in her mouth. I got a bitch with hair.
Damn, this guy has many hoes. That's crazy. I wish I was like you, bro. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Let me tell you what time it is. I got a hoe from the east, got a hoe from the west. Gotta hold it like to jack it off and rub it in her chest. I got a hoe from the north, a hoe from the south. I hold it like to suck it long and hold it in her mouth. I got a bitch with hair, a bitch with none, a bitch with a knife, a bitch with a gun, a bitch with an ass big as a TV set. And there's a bitch over there, hey, the one I'm gonna get, but yo, but maybe not. She might not like me though. No sweat to a vet, I'll slam my sister though. Word. I send the whole damn herd. I fuck them all and leave them on the curb. I got a bitch with a mink who rocks a fat gold link, who like to fuck me with their ass up on the kitchen sink. Got a bitch with tits, a bitch with ass, a bitch with none, but hey, I give her a pass and I love them all.
Bro, it's like there really is no difference between old music and like old hip hop and new hip hop. They're all rapping about bitches in some shape or form. Now they're not even rapping about bitches like that. They're more rapping about guns and shooting people and robbing people and sometimes women, alcohol, which I think is the same thing that they rapped about mostly back then, but the emphasis was more on the skill of the art of hip hop as opposed to the message of bitches and drugs and shooting people. But it was about skill back then. Now it's just about shooting people. Because here he's just talking about different types of bitches. I got a bitch with hair, and a bitch without one, a bitch with boobs, and a bitch with an ass. It's just, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm just, you know, I'm really comparing. Like, because when people say, oh, you know, I don't like this new generation of rap, like, nigga, they it's the same thing. It's kind of the same thing.
With tits, a bitch with ass, a bitch with none, but hey, I give her a pass and I love them all. I love them crazily, and they love me back. That's why they stay with me. So if you're having girl problems, I'll prepare for your son. Got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Hit it. No, bitch ain't one.
I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
I got a bitch that's old, a bitch that's new, a bitch who loves velvet and the color's blue.
She said I got a bitch that's old and a bitch that's new. I thought he was gonna say young, but old, new. Also, this is a 5-minute song. I forgot that back then songs were 5 minutes long, bro.
I got a bitch that's old, a bitch that's new, a bitch who loves velvet and the color's blue. I got a bitch who's fat, a bitch who's built, a bitch with all her titties give out powdered milk. I got a bitch who's funny, a bitch who ain't, a bitch who can sing, a bitch who can't, a bitch who loves fucking on an airplane.
I like that rhyme. I got a bitch who can sing, a bitch who can't, and so can't says you should have said can't, we said can't.
Ain't a bitch.
I got a bitch who's funny and a bitch who ain't, a bitch who can sing and a bitch who can't. That's very nice.
A bitch with all her titties give out powdered milk. I got a bitch who's funny, a bitch who ain't, a bitch who can sing, a bitch who can't, a bitch who loves fucking on an airplane. I even got a bitch off Soul Train. I got a bitch who rolls a ragtop.
Do people really fuck on airplanes? If you've ever had sex on an airplane, you're one of the most horniest niggas ever, bro. You're so fucking. There's no space. There's no freaking where are you gonna have sex on the airplane, bro? Golly.
Bins, long ends. I got a bitch who's broke as a bum, but she's the most fun. I got a bitch who plays piano, a bitch who don't, a bitch who dances naked, a bitch who won't, a bitch who's short, A bitch who's tall, a bitch who burns my pager with priority calls, and I love them all. I love them crazily, and they love me back. That's why they stay with me. So if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for your son. Got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Hit me. Yo, Marquis, you from Miami, man. Why don't you show these motherfuckers all over the world the two live style of how the bitches treat a motherfucking fly nigga like you? I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one of them. I don't trip on hoes cause I don't need none of them. Pussy to temptation, dicks to persuasion, all hoes suck cock, nigga, how you playing?
Do you guys want me to react to more Ice Cube songs? If you want more Ice Cube videos, let me know in the comments. Cause this is literally my first ever Ice Cube song I've ever heard in my entire life. Literally, I don't think I've heard Ice-T at all, ever. This is the first ever Ice-T reaction on camera, listening on camera. So, you know, there you go.
That's why I don't sleep on them. I just freak on them. Stick dick in their mouth, take it out and I ski on them. The nigga the one nighter, the bitch exciter. I only love my hoes when I'm going up inside them. Problem number one is getting money. I'd rather taste the green than sip the honey. So don't expect nothing cause I ain't offering. I go hard on my bitches cause I'm never softening. Putting a demand on them, fucking and scram on them. The wham bam, thank you ma'am, game is ran on.
The wham bam, thank you ma'am, scramble and sulam on them. What the fuck are these rhymes?
Softening, putting a demand on them, fucking and scram on them. The wham bam, thank you ma'am, game is ran on them. So fuck how you feel.
Ooh, game is ran on them, that's nice. You say I just ran game on them bitches, that's crazy, that's nice.
Fucking cheap thrill. I hope you took the pill cause I won't pay the bill. Getting pussy's just another expense. If pussy pays the bills, then dick pays the rent. I only need a hope for one thing and that's to come. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Ha!
I don't know who brother Marquis is. Never heard of him.
Yo, Marquis, my motherfucker, you got problems, man? A bitch ain't one. Aw, shit. Let me tell you how to do this shit. I got a bitch that loves the G. She'll fuck you right after she fucks me. I got a bitch who loves boats. I got a bitch who loves handcuffs and ropes. I got a bitch that's fast, a bitch that's slow. A bitch that's a virgin and a bitch that's a hoe. A bitch that lies, a bitch that's true. A bitch who's a man because that bitch is too. I got a bitch that's cool, a bitch that's hot.
A bitch that is a man. What?
A bitch who's a man because that bitch is too.
A bitch that is a man because their bitch is too. Yo. I got a bitch that is a man because there's some men are actually bitch. Hey yo, hey man. Oh god, that's not even gay. That's not even gay. It's like when you say, "Oh, who's that nigga right there?" Yeah, that's my bitch. It's not even like that's not even gay. It's like that's my bitch. Like that's my slave. Like he's not on my level. It's my bitch. Like you're a bitch. You know, like I'm a boxer. So when I step in a ring, I don't see him as my competitor. I don't see him as my opponent. I see him as my bitch. Bro, you're my bitch. I'm about to make a bitch out of you today. That's basically what he's saying.
A bitch that lies, a bitch that's true. A bitch who's a man because that bitch is too. I got a bitch that's cool, a bitch that's hot. A bitch who loves.
Ooh, I got a bitch that's cool and a bitch that's hot. Cause some girls are actually hot. Some girls have a cold heart, bro. They're cool. Anyway, I'm talking too much.
It's a man because that bitch is too. I got a bitch that's cool, a bitch that's hot. A bitch who loves rap, a bitch who loves rock. A bitch who's lost and one who knows where it's at. She gets up under me and purrs like a cat. I got a bitch that runs, I got a bitch that walks. I got a bitch that yells, I got a bitch who talks. I got a bitch that's dirty.
I got a bitch that yells and a bitch who talks. I got a bitch that walks and a bitch that runs. Nigga, this guy has every bitch for every action and category on earth, bro. I got a bitch that sits and a bitch that stands. I got a bitch that talks and a bitch that yells. Nigga, what? I got a bitch that sees and a bitch that's blind.
Got a bitch that's neat. I got a super fine bitch that I knocked in the swap meet, and I love them all. I love them crazily, and they love me back. That's why they stay with me. So if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for your son. I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Hit me. No, a bitch ain't one. Huh, you know a bitch ain't one. You know what I'm saying? I got problem with my motherfucking rent, Marquis, but a bitch ain't one. Man, you got yourself nothing, man. Fucking raggedy stank assholes, nigga. A bitch ain't one. I got problems staying.
Oh, I think I understand this thing now. So I think he has Ice Cube here, saying that he's heavily inspired by Ice Cube and Malcolm X. I don't know what this is. Iceberg Slim, and he's listening to all these tapes. But this is a white guy. This is Eminem. And this is a superhero or a villain. because he has a mask on. He looks like a superhero from Marvel and all this shit. And this is the home invasion. This is the invader with a gun. It's a very, very, very elaborate uh cover. Okay, people, if you want me to keep reacting to Ice-T, please let me know in the comments and I will get to it as soon as possible. Peace.